Hello guys, it's Grace.Filled, and in this video I'm gonna show you guys the real, oh my goodness guys, there is stuff everywhere. I'm typically, what you see is pretty much what you get. I'm typically just pretty chill. I was starting to feel overwhelmed, so let's have a little story time, and then I'm gonna bring you guys along as I clean and bring order to this place. So I just made some coffee. I'm gonna turn on some worship music, or probably I'm gonna watch my friend Angel over at Habits of a Homemaker. Watch one of her videos. They're always so encouraging, so inspiring, so uplifting. I love my sister. But yeah, we just came back from out of town. So you know how that is if you know how that is. We are a large family, been traveling. Of course, you have dirty clothes to put away, you have clean clothes to put away, you have gifts, you have food to put away, you have things that you just need to do. So that is kind of what's happening. The deal is, I try to never leave the house if it's not clean before I leave, because I already know when I come back I'm gonna have dirty clothes, clean clothes, so much to do, right? Well, right before we left, I didn't even want to say it, a dog came into our property and killed one of our goats and a few of our chickens. And so we were supposed to leave that same day, and I was actually going to not go so that I could just be home, and I was really distraught and distressed. If you have animals, you know what I'm talking about. So they just didn't get done before we left. And since they didn't get done, we actually came back to that plus more. So I'm gonna just turn you around and show you what's really happening and going on. So first up, these are the books that I got from the thrift store, and I just made myself some coffee. You can see our tea setup. It needs to be here. There's a spelling paper that's out, a spelling list. There was a gift that we have, some stuff when a family member went to Alaska, but that needs to be put away. I did let her do this just so she could have some creative time while I was trying to straighten up. So my daughter just painted this. But look, we have like hair bows and just a hairbrush. Like, we have things that are just out of place. So this is all the clean stuff that needs to be put away. This is like a chicken heater that needs to go outside. Vacuum and some boots. We have the top off the kitty food because we're getting down to the last thing. We need to refill this bag. Like, we've got shoes, boots. Oh my goodness. Everyone's shoes are out of place. We've got a dress on the floor. Oh my gosh. Underwear that were in the bag. More shoes. I just emptied all the teas and coffees, and we still have a few snacks in here. These are the things that I got at Sam's Club. That needs to go away. Once we came home, of course, we had some eggs, so they need to be put into a container. We have some collars that I bought from the store. Oh my goodness, my daughter went to the garden when we got back, and we still have a little bit of garden stuff. Oh my gosh, there's a fly. I hate those flies. Here is one of my current reads. Let's get my wallet into my purse. I've got some drinks, some lingonberry sauce. So yeah, we've just got a lot going on. Here, I've got my shoes in a bag, and my daughter has a jean jacket. We pulled this up out the garden. I'm gonna see if I can just like replant it. Oh. So we've just got a lot going on. Oh, I did purchase these while I was out because, you know, I have a whole collection. So I just gave them some water, and they're looking better already. So, but my rice cooker is out. Like, why is my rice cooker out? My daughter just was gifted this while we were out of town, so she could not wait to have some tea, and she was gifted this tea as well, so she wants to have this. So I'm like, you know what, you can have that. So we just going on. Some more tea over here. I got a 5-pound bags of fruits put away. This popcorn, instead of $5, was on sale for $1.25, so I grabbed that. I was gifted some cookies. I purchased some granola, some lemon curd like that they had at the tea shop that we went to. So I've got some things to go ahead and put away and take care of. But I just thought that I would bring you guys along. The laundry though, so I've got clothes to get washed. I've got the 2 traveling bags here. I have these clothes on top right here. There's nothing in the bottom, but these are on top. They were to be a separate load. This part, there's clothes here that need to be folded and put away. Folded and put away. There's a bag back here, a few more pieces before I can even like get all the stuff out the washer and dryer. Let's talk about the fact that we have something to do, an event. I don't want to say too much on camera, but let's just say we have a extracurricular activity to do, and I have some assignments that are due in my class. So you can see why I might be a little bit overwhelmed, but you know what? The Lord's grace is sufficient. So let's get it done. I have tea on so that we can have some tea, and I'm gonna go ahead, look how beautiful this is. I'm gonna go ahead and take these plant babies to my office. We're gonna start there because the office is like my happy space. Like it brings me all the joy. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. And then I think we will tackle the kitchen, and then the laundry probably last. So I did want to say about those clothes, they are there because I am sorting, I'm switching out the fall and the winter for the spring and the summer. So the short sleeve stuff's gonna go up top, all the long sleeve stuff's coming down. It's just a crazy time, but it makes sense to do it when you've done laundry, so you have everything and you can just put all that stuff up top once and not multiple times. I love to do kind of like one thing at a time and give myself time. That's not the way it works. It's like, yeah, let's just do it all. So I've already done my daughter's room, and now I'm gonna do that for the boys, so that's why their clothes are there. So let's go ahead now and take care of the dining area. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. If this is encouraging to you, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. But also make sure you stay tuned to the end because I make a pretty big change, and I kind of switch up the video a little bit to be more of a declutter and purge with me. I typically do that in December every single year, but this year I decided to do it a little bit earlier. So this is a clean with me, and it's a house declutter with me, and it turns out absolutely phenomenal. You will be shocked. So again, just keep watching. But some tips for you is anything that is torn, worn, stained, ruined, anything that can't be fixed, go ahead and toss it. Anything that you have an excess of, if you have a bag full of grocery store bags, you don't need that many. Let some of them go. If you have 50 shirts, you might be able to pare that down in half, maybe by a third, even by a fifth. So just really take an inventory of your life and see what it is that you keep picking up over and over and over, and maybe you can find a better solution. Maybe you can find a better area to place it, or maybe that's something that really can be donated and it can bring somebody else so much joy, since it's no longer bringing you joy. Because if it was bringing you joy, it probably wouldn't be on the floor. Another tip is to just have a basket and walk around your entire house with a basket, and any and everything that's out of place, go ahead and put into the basket. And then as you get the time, you can take the items out of the basket and put them away. And if no one ever asks about it, then you know that it's probably not needed. Now, why was my candle on the floor? Because probably the boys were playing and using them as swords. It's not perfect, but something I like to say is done is better than perfect. So of course I'm gonna finish up my coffee. I'm gonna leave this here. I have my new teapot in there. I love it. Such a great thrift find, and it just kind of goes with that whole blue shelf, whereas the rest of them are kind of, not kind of, but are crystal. I'm gonna grab this last great reminder to pray, 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 and go work on the next room. And I need lots of prayers. I get this collards away. And before I do that, let me go ahead and grab my eggs and put those away. We'll wash them before we use them, but we will get them used up fairly soon. So I did not grab these from the coop. My son did, but it's a whole dozen. Super excited about that. I'll get these away. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I'll get everything else squared away as well. My daughter's old enough to take her own shoes to her room, so she's gonna do that. Be a first partaker. So I'm gonna grab my shoes. I wore these shoes. You saw my outfit already. Oh my gosh, I got flour. What is this? I wasn't even baking yet. I'll tell you, that's a mistake right there. I just picked up my shoes to go take them to the room, and then I was gonna come back. But do you guys remember where I had over here my purse that needed to go away? Something got in my eye. My goodness. Oh, this is real life. And do you guys remember where I had these shoes that needed to go away? So why would I make multiple trips? So is there anything else that needs to go away? So 2 pairs of shoes, a purse, and a scarf. I'm going back out, so I will leave my purse, but those books and the water can go away to my office, and the Bibles can go back over to the homeschool room. Okay, so I haven't got away the dry fruit yet. I still have some beans and coconut water and a few more things to put away, but I am making progress. Got a bag that's about to head out to the trash. I've got an empty box here. I've got a bag of shoes that are about to be thrifted. I have one that I think that matches outside. I'm gonna see if I can find it because they're a nice pair, and I would love for somebody who's a little less fortunate to have these. So I'm gonna see if I can find this one, and it'll go in this bag as well. Oh, I hate it because it's gonna make my table look even messier. I'm just gonna stick those here for right now. See that I'm sweating. The dishwasher's going. And I did not share it online because it was a mess, and I didn't want to embarrass my little boys like that. But they had clothes, coloring books, papers. I mean, typical, but they had it all over the place. I was like, let me just get this done. So that is taken care of. The trash is out. The dishwasher is going. The dining room is done. I still have a few more things to put away. My daughter's room is clean. My room is clean. I am gonna do a quick just wipe of the toilets and the sinks and keep it moving. So you all know that one junk jar, that one little space that you don't want everybody to see. Well, here is mine, because this is just, whew, it is a catch-all area. When we moved the homeschool room from the back room over to the shed, which make sure you see that was phenomenal. There were some things that were left behind, and this is a big bulk of it. This is some stuff that I am gifting and giving away, and so that is here. And lastly, my wardrobe is here because I was about to do a video and declutter that. Okay, so it did take a little bit of work, but we're back on the right track. Here I just have some books that I'm making a video with, some things that have to go to the homeschool room, my plant which needs to be moved so that it can get more sunlight. Look over here, you can see that my son has kind of got some things unorganized. So I was thinking I could transfer some of this stuff from over here, and I could go ahead and put them into the other one over there. I was thinking of taking those things over here and putting them over there. That's gonna free this up, make this look a lot better. And actually, I think I might bring some of my bigger appliances over here. So let's just see what I can get done. So typically between 1 to 2 times a year, I come under here and just do a major declutter organization. video with you guys. It's just a great way to get it done for accountability. And a lot of times when you see people with these decluttering videos and these organizing videos and trying to go more minimal, and then we are a large family of 7, you often wonder, well, what does it look like after? Do they really maintain that? Are they just doing it for the video? Is it real life? And here, everything really is real life. We have a lived in home. We live in it. I have 4 high energy, energetic boys. Oh my goodness. We are a homeschool family. We are trying to get a homestead going here with just animals and gardens. And I do a lot of things from scratch. We DIY a lot. I make soaps and body products, and I'm just a really creative person, so I just have a lot of stuff. But I'm trying so hard to really just let it all go and continue to become more minimalist, because what I'm realizing is, the less you have, the less you have to worry about, the less time it takes to clean, and it just makes life so much easier. And I don't understand why this drawer was just so stuffed and so full when we have other ones that are almost empty. So what I did, I just took everything out of there and just tried to give it a wipe down. And I just spread everything out. And I tell you, this has been the best decision, spreading things out and getting rid of all of my dishes. It's been absolutely amazing. And it ensures that we stay on top of the dishes, because we literally have a set of 8 bowls, 8 plates, 8 smaller plates. So guess what? If we don't do those dishes, we're going to be out of luck, and we don't want that. So I'm really happy that this forces us to do them. So that makes me so happy, and it's just giving me so much more space. So although this video started off with me coming in, just getting off the road, a long drive to a house that needed to be cleaned and organized, it's really ended with just the joy and the peace of the Lord. And I was able to just, go through and declutter my entire home, see what no longer fit me, what no longer served me purpose. And I was really able to get my kitchen under control and toss some items that needed to be tossed, donate some items that need to be donated. I didn't even bother with selling anything. A friend told me once, if you're not selling something over $40, it's not worth your time and energy. And I was like, oh no, I can get my $1, my $2. I don't work, so this could be money for me. But by the time you answer, is it still available? Where do you live? All these questions you've already answered. I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. So here's just some of the clothes, like I said, that I just donated. And this has really just been so productive. And I just want to encourage you to know that if things are just chaotic, take a moment to just breathe and pray, and then just begin. Just start. And this probably was the hardest thing for me to do, but the game changer for me. And that was pretty much, I let go of every single thing in both of these cabinets. I think I kept 3 mugs, the pray mug, and I just donated it all. And so this is all of my donation stuff right here, and I'm so glad I did it. I have, when I walk through my house, it's just so clear. This is a lot of the stuff that was in the hallway. This was just things from me, from the kids, from the kitchen, from the closets. And now I really have a space that I love. And this is all the things that are going to the trash. So I'm here to share this because I know it's not easy, but I want to let you know that I'm not making these videos for a funk, but I am making these videos and doing this right along with you. And the fact is, sometimes things can just pile up and we can just get busy. But even when we do, we can just get right back on track and keep on doing the best that we can do. So I love you, blessings, and I'll see you in the next video.